Yep. You're right, Carol. You couldn't hear me. Kylie, you couldn't hear me. I forgot none. I didn't remember to unmute because I was having a look to see whether I was live back there. Well, bugger. Now I've got to do that again. But if you have a look, here's yesterday's. I'm going to take myself out. You'd have had nothing while I was doing that show and tell, wouldn't you? What a bugger. It's Boundy Psychic Medium here. I'm going to start again because I slept in. I did sleep in. I had an interrupted night. I just woke up at 12:30 because I'd gone to bed at 9:30, woke up at 12:30, bright-eyed and sparkly-eyed, couldn't go back to sleep. So I got up and I did some work. So what I was doing, I'm busily cleaning out 60,000 emails from an old email account that I do want to keep. So I've been plodding along because it only does 25 at a time. So I'm down now to 30,000. So working on that through the middle of the night, went back to bed, probably 3, something like that. And I only just woke up pretty much at 8:30. Actually, it probably was 8:30. Thought, well, I'll come and reschedule the live stream. Yeah, it was 8:30 because I could only schedule it for 9 once I'd got my coffee and come in here to actually start doing that. So, but we're here, and sorry, I've forgotten and didn't unmute. Silly me. Well, here we've got the card spread. And here's the one from, I'm going to go back to the yesterday one. Oh, excuse me. Here's the one from yesterday. So I'll just take myself off here so that you can see the full view, which is what I was trying to show. It's what we've got here as our spread today. I did shuffle the cards. I really did, as much as I could with my one hand in 4 fingers. Here we've got it totally reversed, and I don't know if it's going to. You have a look. I did the direction in the opposite direction, but we've got the keys, the key and the anchor. It's at the top today. It was at the bottom yesterday in the same position. We've got the lady with the letter and the mountain. They're just flipped, if you see there. And we've got a different card yesterday, was the stork. In that position, we've got the man. So I thought, wow. So that was a bit different, a different way. Like, I haven't come up with that before, obviously. I'm quite surprised myself about that. So pretty much similar meanings in a way, but because I've sort of flipped the cards, I've done them in a different direction. This is almost like a flight of birds coming towards me. You know, that V formation is what I'm feeling as I'm seeing them. So at the head of it is that male energy. We've got I don't really want to shift the oh no, that doesn't make any difference, does it? Shifting the table. I do have to shift the camera a tad. See the gentleman? There. That's a gentleman. Very old-fashioned pantaloon type. So this is the style of the cards. But the gentleman with his strong energy, that masculine, the yang, the Ra energy, is definitely present as the leading edge. So it's actually cutting through our day, bringing forward what is that strength from us as we're moving into whatever it is we're doing. If you're working, it's going to be with good strength, positive movement, and getting things done is what I'm feeling with this. If it's just as a leisure day, because we are on a Sunday here today. So, I better show up some of your comments. I know I did show you, Kylie, and say hello, and that you couldn't hear anything to start with, but there you go, the woohoo, and we have got great cards again. And they're great cards. So we're bringing it in with that masculine energy as that leading edge, that point, where you're getting to the point with things through the day today. Now, Sunday, for many, day rest, worship, all of that type of thing. So what we're moving to, that should actually be a little bit further over to be the true V-ish look. So we're moving into that next stage of, now I don't know what I'd call each of these as energies. I'm not feeling it like it's the spread that we normally use of the 5 different energies. I'm just feeling that here we've got the male, that masculine is spearheading. It's actually leading us into a really strong day. And also with the mountain, we've got that strength and challenges that's going to be, I suppose it's sort of like the middle of the day. And then we'll have the end of the day. That's just what I'm feeling it's leading us into. So any of those challenges, whatever it is you're going to do, I almost feel like it's like bushwalking or orienteering, or, the type of thing where you use a map to find your way and you're getting through a pathway, a little journey to get to that peak goal, which is, almost the tip of the mountain, to see what the view is, to just enjoy the journey and enjoy the day. That's what I'm feeling there for that one, with the mountain in that position. Hi, Marie. Lovely to have you here. So, and then there will be, and I think probably because of, the mountain thingy, the interpretation for the letter could be that it's that journey on paper. As we're reading letters, if it's a personal letter that we're receiving, or you're actually sending one off, good heavens, on a Sunday, and there's still trolls. So the letter is indicating almost that journey of emotions. If it's a personal letter and you're reading through a story of, how a friend or a loved one is traveling the road, you get that in days gone past where you didn't have the instant emails and messages on a phone, you'd be writing it and you'd let your friends or family know how you were traveling, what you've been up to, that sort of stuff, keeping them up to date, letting them know the news. And that's what I'm feeling with this. Here's the mountain raising the challenges and things that are it is in my mind's eye, that orienteering and map reading and that type of thing combined with the letter, so that you're actually letting someone know how you're traveling, what your journey is, the challenges you've been facing, the goals you've made, that type of thing. So it's keeping your loved ones in touch. I'll go this way with the letter opener. I'll put the nicer edge on it. So we're moving then into just opening up into, by the end of the day, what have we learned? We've got the stability reflecting, I feel, pulling through with the anchor and the masculine energy. There's that strength to actually haul an anchor up and let it down, or tie it to where it needs to be if it's just a rope or a chain. An anchor is just making a point steady, making a space steady. Not always with that the anchor on the end. It's not just sea related or water related. It can be just tying something securely to a tree, like you're anchoring, and what's coming to mind is the tent peg. So probably camping, a little day out camping and picnicking and that sort of stuff. You're tying a little shelter down to a tree so it don't blow off, that type of thing. So it's certainly going to give that sense of lovely security by the end of the day today, that what's been happening has been able to be done in that secure space. And especially with the key there as well, with all the, the sun, the stars and the moon as part of it, it's opening up all possibilities of what is astrological, or, what's beyond that new door, what's next around the corner, especially if you've been orienteering or, doing that type of thing with bushwalking or camping. Anything's possible. I don't know why that's coming to my head, but it does certainly feel like it's camping mode, picnics and stuff like that. Preparing for outdoorsy stuff, something that's a little more on the basic side. And basic's probably not the best word. Where you're down to what is basic that you're using because you're carrying the load and wanting to bring it in as efficiently as possible, I think. So that's what my feel is around these cards for this morning. So Just a quick brief one now, purely because it is a Sunday morning. It is a Sunday morning, and you may have things that you're wanting to do, especially as far as if there's nice little outdoorsy, picnicky type things to do, a day in the park, that type of thing. I do feel it is it is a shifting us outdoor type day there. And don't forget your GPS map, whatever it is, phone. That the way we interact these days is certainly with phones and messaging, email-y type things. I don't know. Do you still use email a lot? Do you read a lot of yours? I've been going through my over 55. That was a week ago. I'd narrowed it down from 68, I think it was the max I got in my email account, and I needed to get it down. So I've just been plotting every day, and there's part of my journey of what those cards are telling about, I think. So, just be with those who you love. Spend some time outside, going for a walk the dogs, or take stuff for a picnic. Or if you are into walking or cycling or doing that sort of outdoorsy activity, make sure you're well prepared with the gear, and get to the end of your goal, come home, rest, relax, open up different doors of what is possible. Because that's where I think the key is going to open up some more of the knowings, because of that experience of having the walk, having that connection with nature. Just, yeah, I'm just so flabbergasted, really, that it's so similar to yesterday's reading, but has such a different meaning in what the message is I'm getting around it. So have a wonderful day. Keep being the best you that you can be. Okay, and I'll see you. It will definitely be on time tomorrow, 8 o'clock. We'll see you then. Bye for now, and namaste.